Hey, what's going on? It's Mando Crusader, and welcome to episode 9 of Sunless Skies. Last episode was a really big one. For those of you who didn't watch, you definitely should watch it. But we made it to Albion, the second region in the game. So we're no longer in the Reach. We're in Albion. We're currently in London right now. And, I think we're just gonna explore around Albion, see what's going on. Additionally, we want to get some Salon Stewed gossip to, continue our ambition. And if we look at the journal here, is there anything else really that we need to do in the Reach? Oh wait, hold on. Did I forget to deliver the Bronzewood? Oh, I was in Port Prospector. Alright, well, when we pass back to the Reach, we'll do that. I completely forgot. Right, no. Everything's in the Reach that we have to do, but I just want to explore around the new region and really just see what's up. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do, but before we do that, I just want to mention, I just want to say that, hey, if you like this video, you like my content, hit the like button, subscribe and ring the bell as well. It really helps the channel out, and comment what you think of this series and any other games that you play. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into this and see what there is out in Albion. I was about to say London, but we already just left London. So yeah, now normally I would make a cut here, but I believe there is a port just around here. Yep, there it is. Albion really chugs the graphics card. Right, the ministries. A number of instruments of government are located here. The Horological Office, which regulates time across the Empire. The Office of Works, which ensures the jobs no one else can be bothered with are done. And the Ministry of Public Decency, which curates the notion of Britishness with the same care that I don't know what that word means. I don't know that word, so I'm not going to pronounce it. Uses to pin a butterfly to a board. So we got three options here: the Ministry of Public Decency, the Office of Works, and the Royal Horological Office. Ministry of Public Decency. This is the other thing that this is the other place that we could turn our port reports to, but since we are against the Empire, we're going to be turning them into the New Street Line back in London. The Office of Works. The Office of Works is a bustling bureaucratic enigma. Behind its red brick flanks toil numerous clerks and surveyors. What mysteries lurk within its memoranda, its chits, and its receipts? What exactly are its eponymous works? No one is sure, but in a drowsy loading bay, an unflappable foreman purchases supplies to complete outstanding work orders. So we're going to offer our services, and we need 3 barrels of unseasoned hours and a ministry stamped permit. And this is just a way to get more money, really. We could ask if there's another opportunity available. I don't think we're going to do that, though. I think that's pretty easy to acquire. Well, the hours are. The ministry stamp permit isn't the most easy thing, but still. Next up, we have the Royal Horological Office. Tick, tick, tick. Albion's heartbeat. Clocks of diverse size and shape line the walls of this small gray office. Each is meticulously tuned by the royal horologists and inspectors as practice for the thankless, complex task of ensuring the consistency of time across her renewed majesty's tendencies. So we got a lot of lore here. First, before we go into any of that, we're just going to inquire about employment. Which I believe, a job for serious people. The chief horologist looks surprised at your inquiry. Horologists tend to be cut from a specific cloth, a rather grayer fabric than that worn by a skyfarer. However, you have the right to take the examination if you wish. He blows the dust off a textbook and bids you to sit down. No calculation devices or writing implements are permitted. Let's see. The chief horologist peers over the book. If the current time in Purduance is exactly 17:15 of the clock, and the time in Albion is 18:34, what, pray tell, is the current time in Lustrum? None of this makes sense. I am going to say with confidence it's 1915. My answer is all right. Oh boy! Well, apparently we're taking a quiz this episode. Riveting content here. Let's see, and now a tricky one, perhaps. The chief horologist coughs. The train from the Brasabon work world arrives at 11:30 in London. The current time shown on the Master Brasabon clock is, he winces, 14:30. If the train took exactly 1 hour to make the journey, it does not, of course. I'm really off of this as a hypothetical for the sake of testing. What was the accurate time of its original departure from the work world? Let's see, that would be 10:30. Probably. Let's see. You wait patiently for several minutes, but the third question doesn't seem to be coming. The chief horologist's eyes have drifted closed. A thin string of drool dribbles from his otherwise dry lips as he snores. Nudge the chief horologist gently. The fellow must be pushing 100. He wakes with a start. Humph? Oh yes. Excuse me. He glances at your answers. Oh dear. Well, I see little point in continuing with the other 248 questions. I'm afraid you simply don't have what it takes. Do not be chastened. Applause. Perhaps a little chastened. There's only one clock of Albion. All else is inaccuracy. Alright, well, we failed the exam, apparently. I'm not gonna go through all of this. This is lore. If you guys want me to, let me know in the comments, and I'll come back in the next episode and, read all of this, the vital lore. But yeah, this would have given us a little bit of money, because there's certain things that are in Albion. There's like certain things you can encounter on your travels that there's basically like knots of time that they give you the equipment in order to dispense, and you get money for it. But yeah, apparently we're not doing that now. Right, so I am going to go this way. And yeah, I'll see, oh dear. It seems that I forgot to pick up supplies at London. Yeah, that's not good. Right. I am going to do that, and, there's London, by the way. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to take off, and I'll cut back when I find something interesting. So, yeah, see you in a bit. Alright. So we have here, yeah, I'm never risking that. Just mourn the dead, move on. Lose some terror. Don't push your luck. Don't push your luck. Oh! Yeah, we're just gonna move along and pretend that didn't happen. Alright, we seem to have come across Woolbury. Juxtamar. Also, we seem to have acquired a new facet. So let's see what we have here. An interlude in red and gold, steam and soot, a lost love, below stairs, or a scandal. Let's do a lost love. Why not? Actually, no. Let's do steam and soot. You spent much of your time at the engine yards, watching locomotives being built, repaired, and decommissioned. They were iron behemoths, their bones steel, their breath steam, their innards intricate as a pocket watch. How did you spend your time among them? Eavesdropping on Skyfarer's stories, they boasted loudly of horrors and wonders, and when they thought no one else was listening, they whispered their fears. Or learning how engines worked. You appropriated a workbench and tools and set to work dismantling obscure machinery and putting it back together again. I think that one's pretty good. And let's see what Woolbury Juxtamar has for us. Palace Pier. Workers in neat uniforms guide your locomotive to rest. Tourist engines rest alongside trading engines. Crews trade gossip and delicacies. Signs and block capitals make abundantly clear that this is a place for pleasure. Welcome to Woolbury Juxtamar. That word always gets me. Woolbury Juxtamar dazzles like a Fabergé egg. Lamplit, rich brass, and Britain in Baroque. In the distance, carnival music mixes with faint cheering. A queue twists and snarls along the dock. Visitors are not allowed to just stroll into the port. They must be admitted. Every fortnight, the Bureau of Entertainment holds a lottery to give out a number of paupers' passes, which grant free admittance. The queue for these is long, but it's not the only way into the port. Bypass the queue at the insistence of the authorities. A fox-jawed man, smartly dressed in cobalt, takes notice of you. He crooks a finger. First time visiting Woolbury Juxtamar, eh? Come on, come over here, come over then. The representative of the Bureau of Entertainments introduces himself. We are a department of the Ministry of Public Decency, but we're entirely autonomous. We run this port for the benefit of weary travelers. He leads you past a queue that doesn't even bother to grumble. Yes, I know, queue jumping is terribly uncouth, but would you really rather be mingling with the proletariat when you could be enjoying our port? Well, why, yes, I would. Considering I'm a revolutionary, but I guess he doesn't need to know that. And I'm sure once you've seen what we have to offer, you'll need to come back again. He leads you to a fitting station. Everyone goes through this. There's a dress code. Let's see. The courtier is exquisitely attired. Burgundy tailcoat, cavaret, brocaded vest in iron and ink, breeches, boots, and a smile like a shark. Periodically, he checks a brass pocket watch, while his grin lengthens and diminishes in turns. He is here to supervise the attire of new visitors to the port. In Woolbury, everyone dresses up in the heady styles of 50 years ago. The Bureau of Entertainment provides suitable attire for all visitors. What article of clothing are you going to base your outfit of choice around? Let's see. Receive an explanation. Why do I have to go through this? I'm sure you know the spiel, but I'm obliged to repeat it. In a droll voice, the courtier, who could be anywhere between 17 and 39, explains, Woolbury Juxtamar is the perfect holiday destination, enhanced by a visitor adheres to the dress code. Do not fear, it is all to enhance the experience you have while with us. In addition, as a reinsurance about the stringless nature of our generosity, I should inform you, the mists are corrosive and will eat through your regular garments. We provide access to a full wardrobe of coats, waistcoats, frock coats, dresses, dress shirts, breeches, boots, busters, and more, to ensure your own remain intact. We love to see familiar faces. It wouldn't do to put you off. Now, pick one item, and I'll choose an outfit that suits you. Alright. You know what? A finely tailored coat. Draped across an army of smiling porcelain mannequins is an armament of coats in every size. All sumptuously designed, all perfect. Just like you. The courtier calls 2 women from a door you hadn't realized was there. They are tall, sinewy, and sepia-skinned with the bluest eyes. As before, as always, my assistants will do everything they can for you, comrade. The women are efficient but impersonal, their attention bereft of interest. Whenever you attempt to don something that doesn't quite fit your ensemble, they remove the offending garment and replace it with an inventory of superior options. When you finally dismiss the women, the courtier considers you for a long moment. He turns to a wardrobe and hands you several garments, all your size. Once you are dressed, he dismisses you, shooing you into Woolbury Juxtamar. So, yeah, as it says here, the condition of our clothes will limit our time in Woolbury. So, we have to make our time here count. We definitely need to make our time here count because we only get like 5 actions before we're kicked out again. So, let's see. Woolbury Juxtamar is precisely like every other weekend destination, shabbier than advertised, and bristling with ways to spend more money than intended. And in a totally not foreshadowing thing here, there is more to Woolbury Juxtamar than meets the eye. So, first things first, we're going to write a port report. Those who are anybody, and those who are nobody, come here to relax. The port's comings and goings could be informative. In the face of candy floss, guards are let down. Presented with this much tea, defenses are dropped. This should have been a good place to gather information. Unfortunately, the screams of the donkeys render eavesdropping impossible. Still, even by itself, a list of visitors is certainly worth something. Let's see. So, we're going to go down to the beach. And I'm sure there's no reason why I'm picking this option. No trip to Woolbury is complete without a jaunt along the beach. You should stroll down to the shore where the mists wait in glittering coils. This is a beach. Of course it is a beach. What else could it be? It is a stretch of pale particulates and rolling mists. The air smells of salt and things that mummified in the sun, of cinnamon and licorice. It is pebbles and grains of blue glass, tendrils of something curious and organic, worm-like growths tufting through the sediment. This is exactly what beaches are. Let's walk down the beach. A stroll. Your sojourn across the shore, along with your biological lifespan, is almost cut short when the earth rises from beneath your feet. As it turns out, those weren't pebbles, but a migration of emerald-striped crabs. Yep, we're gonna return now. We're just going to return. Just keep the beach in mind. That's all you need. Just keep the beach in mind. Let's wander onward. Let's see. Take a donkey ride. No trip to Woolbury's complete without a donkey ride. A man in a candy-striped suit bellows, while his donkey drools a string of iridescent tumors. How can you resist? How indeed. Your donkey today is uncommonly skittish, spooking at every sound, but at least it's distended belly makes for a cushioned ride. If only it could move faster than a crawl. You stumble from your donkeys, weak at the knees, its voice still razoring against the inside of your skull. That's a good donkey ride right there. Yeah, this, if you couldn't tell, if the foreshadowing didn't let you guys know, there's something just a tad bit more sinister underneath all of this. Let's succumb to the wiles of a rubbery lump seller. Why not? It tastes precisely as advertised. Hot, rubbery, faintly sweet, with a dashing of mirin and brown sugar, and an aftertaste reminiscent of roasted berries, like a memory of better days. You graze in a palmful of lumps before you put the rest away. Let's see, let's stop at a charming tea room. Tea is always a good idea. In a universe of horrors, tea is never wrong. Your tea is tepid, sickly sweet. The room, bare concrete and naked flames, is barren save for muscular men clustered in tense discussion. Broken glass carpets the floor. Perhaps this wasn't the best choice of eateries. It appears traditional for patrons here to abscond with one piece of cutlery, something you can slip into your pocket. A teaspoon, a butter knife, a little pot for the jam, whatever best reminds them of the tea room. As such, you do the same. No reason to be impolite. And that's all we have time for in Woolbury Juxtamar. Our attire is completely dead, so leave swiftly. Cold frictions down your spine, dragging your attention southwards. Oh dear, your clothes are in tatters. Your beautiful garments are nothing but rags now. Well-dressed onlookers gawk and giggle, whisper and point. You look bedraggled, shabby, and, worst of all, unfashionable. So, that is all for our first trip to Woolbury's. We are going to be coming back here. Mark my words, we are going to be coming back here. But I am more interested in just getting a more general lay of the land of Albion. You can see we're sort of going in a circular motion here. But yes, so we can enter for free every once in a while, but most of the time we're probably going to be paying in some form. So yeah, that's it for this trip to Woolbury. So I'm going to shove off here, and yeah, there's the lanes, for anyone who was wondering. Yeah, I'll catch you when something happens. Oh dear, it's a scorn fluke. We are not ready to deal with a scorn fluke, so we are just going to run. And okay, it didn't follow us. Good. We are not in any way prepared to deal with a scorn fluke, but eventually we're going to be killing a scorn fluke to create a very, very special weapon. A very special weapon. My favorite in the game. Albion Marauder. Now, you'll notice that this looks similar to a Reach Marauder, but there are difference. The Marauders in each region, or at least in Albion, are different than the ones in the Reach. But we should... should be fine if we're just careful. Oh! The stowaway event! Oh! Oh, that was... I was afraid something bad was happening there. Let's try the mirrors check again. And we fail again. Ouch. Threw me off my game plan there. Eventually we'll succeed in the mirrors check and we'll get a new officer, but that time is not now. Ah, there we go. An Albion Marauder mangled. Marauders are those who defy or have been excluded from Albion's authority. Leaderless raiders, homeless exiles, pirates, dissidents, and criminals. Let's seek unusual items. Barrel of Unseasoned Hours. Good stuff. Good stuff. Another wreck. The Byzantine Magistrate. Just mourn the dead and move on. Oh! Oh, this is much more interesting than the Marauder. We are near something. So, is he gonna just chase me? Probably, no, okay, there we go. Yeah, we're close to something really cool. So, yeah, I'll catch you in a second. Yeah, just as I suspected. The most serene mausoleum. And we're gonna end it off here. We're gonna end the episode off here, but I want to see if I can... There it is. I wanted to find this before we ended the episode. This is the dead son of Albion. You are looking at the corpse of a star right here. And it is a horror, so it is rapidly making my terror increase. But that is such a cool visual. I always love it. I always love just finding that. But yeah, we're gonna save the mausoleum for next episode because we're running a little bit over time. So this is where we are going to end it. Right here. So the mausoleum has a bunch of cool stuff in it. But again, for the third time now, I'm repeating myself. We're going to see all of this and more of Albion in the next episode. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Again, if you did, leave it a like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And also, comment any other games you want me to play. And also, comment if you want me to go back to the ministries and read all of that lore. Because I will, just for you guys. So... yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and, yeah, that's about it. See ya.